ChatGPT can do about 80% of the heavy lifting for you, but most architects are still only using it to write basic emails. Today, I'm going to give you my entire ChatGPT masterclass. I created a full architectural report. If you want to see that example report, check the link in the description below. If you want the full AI workflow system, you can find it linked in the description below. It includes all the prompts that we used in this video. Head over to chatgpt.com, let's start a new chat, and copy and paste the prompt for writing a project brief. Let's go ahead and fill in the brackets. For project name or type, let's go with the Riverfront Civic Library, Public Library, and Civic Center. For project location, let's do Denver, Colorado Riverfront District near the Platte River. Client goals, City of Denver Department of Cultural Facilities. They want to create a modern civic library that functions as both a knowledge center and a community gathering space. For site context, it's the urban riverfront site adjacent to the public park and pedestrian promenade. Program requirements, the primary program is library stacks, children's library, community meeting rooms, cafe, reading terraces, and a lecture hall. Design priorities will require a strong connection to the riverfront, abundant natural daylight, flexible community gathering spaces, and sustainable design strategies. The material direction is exposed timber structure, glass curtain walls, and a concrete base. Sustainability goals, passive daylighting, natural ventilation, and energy-efficient envelope. Constraints, it's a mid-range construction budget. After you're done, press enter or the send icon. And here's the output from that prompt. If you want to look at these outputs more clearly to see what these prompts can produce, I created a full architectural report that's for free for download, and it's linked in the description below. Check it out. When the prompts ask for something to upload, I would just suggest something like client meeting notes or email summaries, site maps or survey information, a rough program list or like a spreadsheet, site photos or precedent images, or any sustainability or project requirement documents. ChatGPT is able to read these files, and it can help you write your project brief. To upload these files, you simply click the plus icon, add photos and files. With the free version, I think you can only upload one file, but with the plus and the upgraded plans, you can upload more and more files. Let's edit a project brief. Copy and paste the prompt that's linked in the description below. For this prompt at the end, it says to paste or upload the project brief. I currently have a PDF of the project brief, and it's really messy. That's what I'm going to upload. Click the plus icon, add files and photos, and upload your project brief. After it's done uploading, hit send or press enter. And here's the output from that prompt. Let's write a client proposal. Copy and paste the prompt that's linked in the description below and fill in all the brackets. After you're done, press send or enter. Here's the output from that prompt. Let's do a site analysis summary. Copy and paste the prompt that's linked in the description below and fill in all of the brackets. One thing that you could do for this prompt is possibly upload an image of your site plan. This image can be annotated, and ChatGPT can read all of that. For site information, I said an urban riverfront site in Denver, Colorado near the South Platte River in the Riverfront District. The site is adjacent to a public park and pedestrian promenade with strong pedestrian activity, especially on evenings and weekends. The site offers views to the river and direct connection to the surrounding public realm. Denver has a semi-arid climate with strong solar exposure, low humidity, cold winters, warm summers, and significant daylight temperature swings. The project should prioritize daylight, passive solar control, and natural ventilation when feasible, and strong visual and physical connections to the riverfront. The surrounding context is civic and recreational, with public open space, trails, and a nearby urban development. The building should engage the promenade, create active public edges, and support outdoor reading terraces or gathering areas. Parking is still unresolved and may rely on nearby public parking and transit rather than a dedicated structure. Things that you can upload for this prompt is like a site map, zoning summary, maybe Denver climate notes, an aerial image of the river, site photos, maybe an aerial image of your site, and any adjacent urban context. When you're done, press enter or click send. And this is the output from that prompt. Let's summarize architectural research. Copy and paste the prompt that's linked in the description below. Make sure to fill in all of the brackets. For the research topic, I wanted to research a civic library precedent study. I wanted to research riverfront public buildings, exposed timber civic architecture, passive daylighting, flexible community space planning, and high-performance library envelope strategies. For the research material, I want design research notes on contemporary public libraries and civic buildings with strong community identity, precedent notes on waterfront and park-adjacent civic buildings that extend interior public use into the terraces and outdoor gathering spaces, I want research on children's library planning, flexible meeting room layouts, lecture hall integration, and cafe placement in public libraries. I want environmental research on daylighting strategies for reading spaces, glare control, solar shading, natural ventilation when feasible in Denver's climate, and energy-efficient envelope designs. I want material research on exposed timber structure, glass curtain wall performance, and concrete-based durability for high-traffic civic buildings. After you're done, press Enter or click Send. One important thing to understand about these prompts is that they're very flexible. You can always add additional categories or instructions to the end of the prompt if there's something specific you want the output to focus on. For example, you might add things like construction considerations, sustainable strategies, structural systems, cost implications, or anything else relevant to your project. You can also, and more importantly, upload or paste any documents that might help the AI understand the project better, or understand you, or understand your firm better. This could be things like meeting notes, emails from the client, research documents, zoning summaries, site photos, rough sketches. It could be emails that you've saved or saved transcripts from Zoom calls or meetings that you had. The more context that you give the AI, the better the results are going to be from these prompts. They do about 80% of the work for you, and then you just have to supply it with the information that it requires. Think of these prompts as like a starting framework, not necessarily like a very rigid formula. You can adapt them to fit whatever information you have available and whatever type of output you need. That being said, when we go through these prompts, I just want you to think about what type of documents, files, or information you would upload yourself. Let's generate a design strategy. Copy and paste the prompt that's linked in the description below, and let's fill in all the brackets. For project information, I said Riverfront Civic Library for the City of Denver Department of Cultural Facilities that's located in the Riverfront District near the South Platte River. The project is intended to function as both a civic knowledge center and a community gathering space. The site is urban and adjacent to a public park and pedestrian promenade with strong pedestrian activity and direct river views. Program includes library stacks, children's library, community meeting rooms, cafe, reading terraces, lecture hall, and flexible gathering spaces. Design priorities include a strong connection to the riverfront, abundant natural daylight, welcoming civic identity, flexibility for evolving community programming, and sustainable design strategies. Material direction includes exposed timber structure, glass curtain walls, and a concrete base. Sustainability goals include passive daylighting, natural ventilation where feasible, and an energy-efficient envelope. Constraints include a mid-range construction budget, unresolved parking, and the need for efficient structural and massing solutions. When you're done, press Enter or click Send. And this is the output from that prompt. Let's brainstorm design concepts. Copy and paste the prompt that's linked in the description below. Go ahead and fill in all of the brackets. For project type, I did the Riverfront Civic Library and Civic Building. Site context, I did the urban riverfront site adjacent to a public park and pedestrian promenade near Denver, Colorado. For client goals, create a modern civic library that functions as both a knowledge center and a community gathering space with strong riverfront connection, natural daylight, flexible community spaces, and a warm contemporary civic identity. After you're done, press Enter or click Send. This is the output from the prompt. Let's compare design options using the options we just created with the brainstorming prompt. Copy and paste the prompt from design options that's linked in the description below. Go ahead and fill in all the brackets. I went ahead and filled out all the options that I got from the brainstorming prompt. After you fill that in, press Enter or click Send. And here's the output from that prompt. Let's create a design schedule. Copy and paste the prompt to create a design schedule. It's linked in the description below. Fill in all of the brackets. For the project type, it's the Riverfront Civic Library and Civic Building. For project scale, it's mid-sized civic building with library stacks, children's library, meeting rooms, cafe reading terraces, and lecture hall on an urban riverfront site. The location is Denver, Colorado. Client timeline expectations, schematic design packages needed within 10 weeks, consultant coordination required during design development, and planning or public review milestones are targeted within 6 to 8 months. The design team size, medium studio team with project architect, project manager, design lead, interior designer, and a consultant team including structural, MEP, civil, landscape, and facade input. Now we're asking it to develop a schedule that includes the following phases. Pre-design, we want site analysis, programming, client meetings, and feasibility studies. Schematic design, we want concept development, initial massing studies, and preliminary drawings. Design development, refinement of building systems, coordination with consultants, and material development. Construction documentation, we want detailed drawings, consultant integration, and technical coordination. Permitting and approvals, submission prep, revisions, and approval timelines. For CA, we want responding to contractor questions, review submittals, and site visits. For each of these phases, we want ChatGPT to include the estimated duration, key deliverables, major review milestones, important coordination points with consultants, and we want to present the schedule in a clear and organized format that's suitable for planning a real architectural project. For this prompt, I want to add a new category. I want to upload my project brief that we created earlier so it has a little bit more context. To add a new category, hold Shift and press Enter to create a new line without sending the prompt into ChatGPT. I'm going to copy and paste the project brief that we created earlier using the project brief prompt. After you're done, press Enter or click Send. This prompt may require a little bit of back and forth between ChatGPT. You can simply tell it what you want it to change or update it with any information that it may have missed. Consider it your personal AI assistant. Just talk to it. This is a pretty large prompt, so if you have any feedback about it, please let me know in the comments below or send me an email. When you're done filling in all the brackets, hit Enter or click Send. Another tip that could help with this is changing ChatGPT into a think longer process. Currently, the way to do that is head over to ChatGPT Auto at the top here and select Thinking. Let's create a project coordination and communication schedule. This also is a very large prompt, and I recommend uploading any email threads, transcripts, or any communication that you've had between clients or consultants or anybody else on your team. Copy and paste the prompt for project coordination and communication scheduling that's linked in the description below. Go ahead and fill out all the brackets and upload any relevant material. I also recommend changing it to thinking for this prompt. For this prompt, I would upload client kickoff meetings, internal design workshop notes, email threads between the architecture team and the City of Denver Department of Cultural Facilities, preliminary consultant comments from structural and landscape consultants, and any discussion notes regarding the Riverfront Civic Library. This is not a real project, so of course I don't have these things. I'm not going to go out and generate them all for this. So the prompt that's going to be found in the architectural report will be missing a lot of this information, but it will give you an outline of how powerful it is and what it can create. I'm going to also upload notes that include the client emphasis on strong connection to the South Platte River, flexible community gathering areas, children's library visibility, reading terraces, and a warm civic identity using exposed timber, glass, and concrete. The structural comments that I upload will note the need to manage cost and simplify long spans if possible. The landscape comments that I'll upload will emphasize promenade activation, public seating, and integration with adjacent park conditions. Our internal notes will identify unresolved parking strategy, unresolved lecture hall capacity, and the need to confirm exact site boundaries and zoning requirements. I want it to include the date references that are shown in the communication material when they're applicable. This will help us identify where it got the information from. I want it to identify key decisions, design issues, coordination conflicts, and required actions. Again, include the dates where applicable. Sometimes it's good to tell ChatGPT what you need multiple times, just so it gets it straight. After you're done uploading all the information, make sure you've changed it to thinking by coming up here, clicking this, and select thinking, hit enter, or click send. This is the output from that prompt. Let's summarize meeting notes. Copy and paste the prompt to summarize meeting notes that's linked in the description below. Fill in all of the brackets. This is a good point to upload any rough notes you have, any meeting notes, or any video call transcripts so ChatGPT can understand it better. For meeting information, I put client meeting for Riverfront Civic Library kickoff, February 12, 2026. City of Denver, Department of Cultural Facilities, the architecture team, structural consultant, and landscape consultant. A lot of times you don't even have to fill this out, but it does help. I copied and pasted all of the meeting notes here in this bracket. I want it to identify key decisions, design discussions, coordination issues, and required follow-up actions. After you've filled in everything and uploaded what you need, click send or press enter. I went ahead and uploaded the messy meeting notes into the architectural report as well. That's linked in the description and you can download it for free to see kind of like the before and afters of these prompts. Let's summarize a really confusing and long email thread. Copy and paste the prompt for summarize email thread linked in the description below. Fill in all of the brackets. I went ahead and copied the email thread and I pasted it below the prompt. A lot of times it doesn't have to be clean because ChatGPT can read through it. After you're done, click send or press enter. This is the output from that prompt. This is a prompt that I think is really important for communication. I think a lot of architecture is about communication. We want to get our points across clearly, efficiently, and we want the other person to understand and really know where we're coming from and what we're trying to say. This is really important, especially with design ideas. Let's learn how ChatGPT can edit our emails. Copy and paste the prompt for editing emails that's linked in the description below. In the AI architectural report that's linked in the description below and it's free to download, I included what the messy email said. Now let's see how ChatGPT can edit the following email to improve clarity, tone, and professionalism while preserving the original message. I've also been using ChatGPT for a while, so I know the kind of things that it does that makes it look like it's created by AI. I went ahead and addressed this in the prompt so it looks more casual and retains a lot of your grammar style. I do not recommend taking this prompt exactly and copying and pasting it into your email and then sending it to everybody. I recommend reading over it and then changing whatever you need to make it seem like it's from you. After you're done, press enter or click send. I have this prompt set up so it'll spit out 3 different options. Option 1 will be the closest to the original, option 2 will be moderately edited, and option 3 will be most refined. I think usually it's okay to go with option 2, but I would read through each one and see which one you like the most. If you feel like the output is a little bit too wordy, you can simply type, I choose option 2. The email is too wordy and I need it to be more concise while retaining my original grammar and language style. After you've done that, press enter. And this is the output from that prompt. Now we're going to get to a really powerful and useful prompt that I've created just for you. This prompt is included in the AI workflow system for architects that's linked in the description below. All the prompts and everything else that I've used in this video are also located in that workflow system. Let's copy and paste the image generation prompt that's linked in the description. I went ahead and filled this out with all the information from the Riverfront Civic Library. The output image ratio, I want landscape at 16:9. What this prompt will do is it'll output another prompt that you can copy and paste into Midjourney. Midjourney is a much more powerful AI image generator than ChatGPT or Nano Banana at this point in time. I highly recommend that if you're generating images with AI, that you use Midjourney. Go ahead and press enter or click send when you're done filling in the brackets. This is the output prompt. I'm going to copy it and head over to Midjourney. Click the Create tab and copy and paste into Midjourney the prompt. Now simply press enter. Midjourney will create 4 different images for you to choose from. I also recommend heading over here and clicking rerun so you have more options. Skim through the different options and see which one you like the most. I think this one's really interesting, and I'm going to go ahead and click download. If you liked the video, please like the video and subscribe down below if you want to see future content just like this. If you want to support the channel further, check out the Patreon. It's linked in the description below. Thanks for watching.